The Friday Night Football Frenzy is brought to you by Nichols College. Learn, lead, succeed. The Friday Night Football Frenzy is presented by Bay State Savings Bank and the Worcester Railers Hockey Club.
Coming up next on the Friday Night Football Frenzy, it's a big rematch on the mountaintop as Wachusett hosts Algonquin in a D2 semifinal. The high-flying Quabbin offense brings their show on the road as the Panthers visit the undefeated Grafton Indians. In Division 4, the West Boylston Lions start their playoff drive against the upstart Bartlett Indians. And the Auburn Rockets host St. Peter-Marian in the big Division 3 semifinal. Turn up the heat. It's playoff time. The frenzy begins right now. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a playoff edition of The Frenzy. Kevin Shea, Andy Lacombe, first round of the Central Mass playoffs, and a lot of rematches out there tonight.
Yeah, and a lot of games and results and maybe just the way things played out that might surprise some of our viewers and onlookers to Central Mass football tonight.
Yeah, there is no wagering on Central Mass High School football, but there were some upsets tonight. There were some fantastic finishes. Let's get right to the action.
Let's go to the top division. Algonquin and Wachusett. The young fans rooting on Wachusett at Lane Field tonight. Algonquin won this game in the regular season, and they led at the half 27-14 until Sam Brewer, breaking free in the third quarter, 64 yards to the house. 27-21, and the Badlands enjoying it. They had some creative signs. They had some paint stuff going on. After Wachusett recovered an onside kick, fourth down and throwing for the end zone, Matt Paglia breaks it up. That's a huge play. Algonquin maintains the lead, and then they start driving. And it's Max Sarasoli behind an offensive line that was enormous in the second half, chewing up big yardage there. Same drive in the third, Sarasoli capping it with a little power run in to the end zone, 34-21, Rock Chalk T-Hawk. Fourth quarter, Ryan Barry running. Look at Barry, untouched into the second level. That line was unbelievable tonight. Down to the 1 yard line.
Joe Willie Namath.
Brett Sherman marching to the end zone. He's going in with a TD plunge, 41-21 T-Hawks. Wachusett not going away. Cole Durkin breaking loose, 40-plus to the end zone. It's 41-27, about 6 minutes to play in the game. So it's an onside kick time for Wachusett, down a couple of scores. And it's Sherman recovering it. Algonquin would parlay that into points. Algonquin gets the win. They advance 48-27.
All right, we got Tantasqua and Marlborough D2A playoffs. All semifinal action tonight. First quarter. Panthers, Evan Schmidline scrambling and devoured. The Warriors coming up with a big sack. Second quarter, still scoreless. Panthers at their own 10. Schmidline finds Kevin Short, and he does the rest, putting on the Jets. See you later. 90 yards. Marlborough in front, 6-0. After a Tantasqua punt. It is Owen Capadonna. Capadonna running it in to the land of 6, and the Panthers up 13-0 midway through the second. Marlborough with the ball again. It is Capadonna again. Finding the end zone. Great push up front by that Marlborough offensive line. Marlborough up 20-0. Things getting chippy. Hey, it's high school football. Bring the hate, baby. Last play of the half. Schmidline drives back, finds Jake Dion for the touchdown pass in the end zone. Panthers take a 27-0 lead. They go on to win 41-8. They're so tough at Kelleher Field.
Keep it in 2A. Nashoba and Doherty pick it up scoreless in the first. Sam Belinsky to Nate Mansauer, and Mansauer's into the end zone. 7-0 Chieftains, the defending state champs. And it's Chris Schoen to Tejan Vassar, and Vassar running for good yardage. Finally brought down by Nick Rogers. Schoen then throwing. Kenny DeJesus weaving his way through the defense and into the end zone, tying the game at 7. Nashoba then, Sam Belinsky dumping it off to Jake Farr. Good setup on the screen. Fire! Is running up the sideline, brought down within the 10-yard line. And it's tossed to Mansar, and Mansar is going in for the end zone for the touchdown. It's 14-7, Nashoba. Doherty trying to answer. Shown to Vassar, going up and getting it. Big gainer. Into the second quarter. Ball is on the ground. Recovered by Luke Danby, the Nashoba D with a big play. Then it's Nick Rogers running, shedding tacklers, and dragging some defenders until he is brought down. Nashoba looking for that chance to play in the CMass final. Kyle Hume, the touchdown. The Chieftains get the win, 28-14.
That's a good team. All right, Grafton and Quabbin, Division III semifinals. First quarter, scoreless game. Casey Geyer is Grafton's Brian Urlacher. Middle linebacker reads the play so well, and he is so fast to the football. First drive of the game for Grafton, all Melifonwu. Out of the Wildcat, Afatu with the touchdown run, and it's 7-0 Grafton. They ran the Wildcat with Afatu the entire first drive. Urlacher or Geyer again. Tremendous player. 4th and 11 for Quabbin, though. And the Quabbin offense coming to life. Ryan Malkowski, a dart to Travis Lanford. And it's first down for the Panthers. Same drive. 4th down again. Malkowski to Lanford for the touchdown. Quabbin converting 4 fourth downs on the drive. It is 7-6. Panthers down by 1. Onside kick then. Ensuing kick. Recovered by Quabbin. Next play, Malkowski to Lanford. 53-yard touchdown. Not pictured. Quabbin going for 2. Malkowski, second and third effort, gets in. Ryan, great determination for the 2 points. 14-7, Quabbin in front. Grafton answering. Ethan Farah. Look at the wheels on Ethan Farah. 21-yard touchdown sprint, and we are tied up at 14-all. Quabbin coming back. The option, Malkowski. Pitching at the very last second to Colby Smith. Smith breaks a tackle, breaks 2 more. Smith turns on the Jets. 46 yards to the land of 6. It's 20-14, Quabbin in front. Wow. Grafton answering. The Big E is not in Springfield. The Big E is in Grafton. Ifatu Melifonwu. 50-yard touchdown run. This was another shootout. What would you expect from Quabbin? 51-34, Grafton gets the win. Wow. St. Peter-Marian and Auburn tonight. Third quarter, 10-0 St. Peter-Marian. Auburn running, fumble, and Kayvon Darton recovering for St. Peter-Marian. Good defensive stand and a good turnover for the Guardians defense, but Auburn can play some defense as well. SPM throwing, Alex Hammond coming over, huge hit. The arm just going forward, so it is an incomplete pass, but literally inches away from being a fumble. Crazy play. St. Peter-Marian running back, stripped of the football. Quarterback Danny Mom picks it up and runs for a first down. Heads up play and a gutsy play as well. Mom's such a great athlete. Fourth quarter now, still 10-0 St. Peter-Marian. Auburn throwing, Danny Mom with a great stick. He's a great two-way player. He's bucking for the Chuck Cecil Award tonight. Very next play, Steve Sauce
Google
here.
it.
Going up top to John Pignataro. Great throw and catch. Pignataro takes it to the 20-yard line. And the Auburn fans are jacked and pumped. Saucier, not done. Sauce, banged up, but playing a gutsy game. Running tough and picking up 9 yards. And then Saucier with a laser. Threading the needle to Hammond in the end zone. It is 10-7. It is a 3-point game with over 2 minutes to play in the game. Auburn, onside kick. And this is a beauty. Pops up in the air, takes a huge hop. That's a live football. St. Peter-Marian's Anthony Baxter recovers. The Guardians win 10-7. What a game.
What a game. This is West Boylston and Bartlett in a playoff matchup. Hey, buddy, we're all fired up for this one. First quarter, Cole McCoubry. Doing what Cole McCoubry does, they were going low on Cole to try to chop down the tree, but a first down for the Lions there. A couple plays later, it's 4th and goal. McCoubry threw a big hole into the end zone, 6-0 WB. Now, they like McCoubry to play defense at the next level, and here's probably why. Shooting the gap, getting the running back in the backfield for a loss. That sets Bartlett up in a throwing position, and the WB defense stepping up. Ryan Mott with the interception. Nice job by Anthony Gremsky to take him down, limit the return. but Tolman's D coming away with a big play. Bartlett D then playing tough. This is on a 4th down run. They force a fumble. Josh Patterson, Darius Givens, great defense to force that fumble, and Bartlett would recover.
You're going to hear about that. I can't believe you gave Tolman's D credit.
Well, Tolman's going to be jumping on people who've given up the ball there. Now here comes Gremsky running. And the Indians getting good yardage, but they would have to punt. Closing seconds of the half. WB knocking on the door, but Bartlett's Dylan Paddleford, Nate Whipple and company keep them out, and time expires. 6-0 at the half. WB runs away in the second half. 30-6 the final. This is Leicester and Littleton up north, and we pick it up with the Wolverines of Leicester trailing 20-7 at the half, 3rd quarter. Nathan Powers scrambling, and he's taken off. Brought down just past the 1st down marker for the Wolverines. Powers then going up top. Beautiful ball.
Wow.
And catch by William Roberts. Great shooting by Sean Grady as well. 20-14 at that point after the Leicester score.
I am William Roberts.
Okay, Littleton
Wesley Wabbit.
coming back. Sawyer Lamford breaking free. And Lamford's 50 yards for a 1st down. Another 4th down for Littleton, and the Leicester out the 3-yard line of Leicester. Daniel George and the defense coming up with a stop. On to the 4th, Littleton extending their lead. Anthony Rausa scoring, add the 2-point conversion after this touchdown. Look at Rausa powering through. 28-14 Tigers at that point. No quit in Leicester, no quit in Powers. Connecting with the big man, Matt Morrow cuts the lead down to 7, but it's as close as Leicester gets. Littleton gets the win, 36-28.
We got Maynard and Assabet, Division 4A semis. 1st quarter, scoreless game, Assabet defense. Dejanay Wackerhage forcing the fumble. William Soto recovers for the Aztecs. Ensuing drive, Assabet knocking on the door, firing. Tommy Smith picks it off at the 4-yard line. That's a big play. Both defenses controlling play in the 1st quarter. Maynard throwing. Wackerhage gets the sack. That's a big play. 2nd quarter, Alex Longo with a good run. Longo breaking some tackles. That is just a tough, tough run. 3rd and 19 now. Maynard's PJ Falzone with a huge run for the Tigers. Falzone, horse collared at the end, so tack on a few more yards.
That's a horse collar.
Falzone, Land of 6. Give him his own sandwich at TC Lando. 6-0 Maynard.
Cajun steak and cheese, can't beat it.
More Tigers. Direct snap to Eric Kiley. Kiley with a great run. Cuts it back, somehow gets through the wash, and then Kiley turning on the Jets. We'll see him in the Clark tournament, I'm sure. Kiley is a great, great athlete for Maynard. 12-0 Tigers in front. Maynard going for 2 after a 15-yard penalty. Tommy Smith sets himself, drops it right down the chute to Kiley, hauls it in. 14-0 Maynard. Maynard goes on to win 22-0 your final.
Nice.
All right, really quickly, I'm impressed by this Quabbin team tonight. Quabbin, they lost the game, but they played one heck of a football game against Grafton. They played smart, they were throwing the ball all over the field, and they showed everyone in Central Mass that they belong in that Final Four, and they are a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, and they showed they can score on one of the best defenses in the division. Algonquin, I saw them maybe at their lowest point in the year, getting shellacked by Shepard Hill. They beat Shrewsbury. They beat Wachusett now twice, and tonight, impressive. Offensive, defensive lines doing a great job. Quarterback leading the way. Good stuff for Algonquin.
Central Mass Super Bowls are next weekend.
Yeah.
Hard to believe. All right, plenty more of the Frenzy coming up right after the break.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is presented by Bay State Savings Bank and the Worcester Railers Hockey Club.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Well, plenty of other games being played tonight, and let's get right to them. We have Oakmont and Northbridge, and these are teams that want to finish on a high note, teams looking to build for next year as well. Opening drive for Northbridge, John Marzik on the keeper. Marzik taking it down to the 20-yard line of Oakmont. 3 plays later, it is Marzik. Out to Jake McNeil. McNeil spinning through a tackle and diving down to the 1-yard line. Great play from McNeil. Next play, it is Marzik diving into the end zone. 7-0 Northbridge. Oakmont driving. Chad Vaudreuil putting a stop to that, blowing up the run play. Second quarter, C.J. Kelleher jumping the route. He takes it 43 yards for a pick six, and it is a 7-6 game. Oakmont down by 1. Late second quarter, Marzin finding, after a scramble, Zach Roberts just throwing a little dart out there. Roberts going 21 yards to the house, 15-6 Northbridge, and the Northbridge Rams win it 42-12.
That's a Northbridge score right there. North Middlesex and Fitchburg, the cheerleaders, chilly tonight, up north. Third quarter, 13-9 Fitchburg. Joe Haskins dropping back and firing to Xavier Marty, and it's a touchdown. So make it 15-9. Well, North Middlesex takes the lead, rather, 15-13. Let's do some simple math. Hey, Fall, third quarter, Joe Haskins with the touchdown, 22-13, North Middlesex. Fourth quarter, it's Jacob Hatchie with the score, 29-13, North Middlesex. They win it tonight.
Hey, dude, I got some interesting notes.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
BMR and Southbridge. We begin in the first quarter. Southbridge ball. Ethan Champeau hands it off to Jose Papi Miranda, and Miranda gets a big first down. Then it is Edwin Morales taking the handoff. Morales with a big run, taking it very close to the goal line. Next play, it's Champeau and company pushing it in for the touchdown. Touchdown for Southbridge, and they're going for the two-point conversion with Miranda. Miranda cuts it back, runs over a defender at the goal line. 8-0 Southbridge in front. BMR coming back. Next drive, Brian Cerro with a big run for the Chargers, taking it down to the 10-yard line. BMR kicking a field goal. It is 8-3 now. 5-point game. Southbridge, though, going on to win this one. 37-12 is your final.
Nice pick from Sean Moriarty tonight for the Frenzy. Stratton Dunstable up north, hosting their old friends Shepard Hill. And here we go. First quarter, Michael Tamaro finding Jack O'Neill. Big third down reception, and O'Neill's down in Shepard Hill territory. Same drive. We're going to flip the field into the second quarter. Logan Higgins on the handoff. Nice block from Mitchell Townsend, and it's a score. It's 7-0. Broughton Dunstable. The Hill driving in the second quarter. Kevin Mensah breaking a tackle. He's into the secondary before being brought down at the 2-yard line. Next play, Brendan McKeon powering in from 2 yards out. Tied the game at 7. Shepard Hill gets the win tonight, 35-21.
All right, Hudson and Worcester Tech, and the Hudson fans are pumped up for this one. Fourth quarter, 27-6, Worcester Tech in front. Devin Shaw with a good run for the Eagles. Fourth down, Hudson playing some defense. Bowing up, and the Hawks stopping the Eagles. The Hudson flag bearer. Dun 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 dun. He is down, but not out. Hudson firing. Adam Pascal breaking it up for Worcester Tech. And the next play, Tony Francolini. Francolini in for the touchdown. Worcester Tech wins 27-13. We'll be tryouts for a new flag bearer tomorrow.
Maypath and Millbury, here we go. Third quarter, we're tied at 13. John Ruman somehow got a pick there. And so Millbury, 4th and 1, going for it. Maypath defense coming up with the stuff.
Wow, someone went Pat Dufour a little late, led with the head.
Yeah, Dufour he was the leader in personal fouls. Maypath on the move, Christian Kessler airing it out. Travis Gillespie down to the 5-yard line. The throwing Minutemen, that's Pat Dyer. Huge second effort getting in for the touchdown. Maypath on top, 20-13. And it's Kessler hooking up with Gillespie again. This time it's a 21-yard touchdown strike. Maypath gets the win, 27-13.
All right, we got Burncoat North, Commerce Bank Field, Foley Stadium. Under a sliver of a moon. First quarter scoreless game. Robert Jackson for North, pounding his way into the end zone. The Polar Bears are up 6-0 early on. Burncoat punting, and North bringing the heat. And it's blocked. Javon Torres, scoop and score for the Polar Bears. North leads it 13-0 in the first. Some defense now. North dropping back to pass, and it is picked off at the 5-yard line by Brett Levesque. Burncoat, free safety, playing some good defense. More from the Polar Bears. This time it is Torres keeping it and fighting his way into the end zone. Great effort from Torres. North up 20-0. The Polar Bears were angry tonight. North's defense rushing the quarterback and taking him down. Kwaku Saforo, Jose Pizarro in on the sack. Great defense from North. Polar Bears win it 26-0. Your final.
Good weather for a Polar Bear. Leominster and Westboro up at Doyle Field. We are in the first quarter. Leominster's driving down the 2-yard line. Angel Kalina finishes the drive for a touchdown. Blue Devils up 7-0. Then the ball again. It's Pat Gallagher to Travis Storm. Storm going in for the touchdown. 14-0. Storm was a Steven Seagal character in one of those movies where he like fell asleep.
He just got Russian citizenship.
Yeah, he's a Russian citizen now. Gallagher to Anthony Dandini. Dandini's a touchdown. 20-0. We like Travis Storm, but you know,
we don't like Seagal.
Seagal's not that great.
He's
Patrick Gallagher to Noah Gray. Gray's in for a touchdown. We like Noah Gray. He can play. And Leominster gets the win, 41-13.
All right, friends. We have Tingsboro at David Prouty here. Pick up the action in the third quarter. Tingsboro ahead 22-14. Tingsboro ball, and they're firing, and Benjamin Dean of Prouty picks it off. Some great defense from the Panthers. Now, they're going to keep it on the ground. And now it's a physical run, and after the play, a little pushing and shoving, which leads to an ejection from east side. Normally we would not want to show this. I don't know who, in the future editors, let's not show this kind of stuff. You don't live in Cleveland, you live in Cincinnati. And here we go. Third quarter. Makos, Alexander Makos and Kyle LaForge.
Started with that flag kid.
Oh,
the flag
mercy.
bearer falling down.
You're right. Tingsboro gets the win here. 30-20 is your final freeze frame. We end with a little Jay Giles, and we'll be back with more highlights on the Frenzy right after this.
Crusader AllAccess.
We're looking forward to bringing the Ram Crusader Cup back to Worcester where it belongs. Everyone on the team is pumped up to play at Yankee Stadium. This will be an unbelievable experience with a chance to play at one of the most famous sports arenas in the world. We can't wait for the opportunity to close out the season with a victory in this huge game. We need you there.
Get your tickets to see Holy Cross football play Fordham in Yankee Stadium November 12th at 1-844-GO-CROSS or goholycross.com/tickets today.
St. Mark's hosting St. Paul's this afternoon. Beautiful, picturesque day. So prep school football. First quarter, 4th and 1 for St. Paul's. Pat Prendergast out of the Wildcat, hurdles a tackler, runs over a couple more. 20 yards on the touchdown. St. Paul's up 7-0. St. Mark's looking to answer. Laquan McKeever on the sweep. Nolan Bedard with the strip, and Diego Durantes Ferreira scoops it up. 20-yard fumble recovery for the score. St. Paul's up 14-0. Bedard coming through. St. Mark's defense improving as the first half went along. Prendergast with the carry. Great team tackle by the Lions for the loss. More from the Lions defense. Bedard looking for 6, but the ball is knocked free. Zion Williams recovers for St. Mark's. St. Paul's, though, gets the win. 31-0 is your final. Football matinee between the Grafton School and Brooks. Scoreless in the first quarter. Brooks, Seamus Lambert with the deep throw. Patrick Freiermuth knocks down a defender, and Freiermuth is in for the touchdown. 7-0 Brooks. Broughton with the punt. Brooks is Terrell Brown. Returning the ball. Brown finds his seam, gets a couple good blocks, makes one man miss, stiff arm, gets thrown down to the 15-yard line. Brooks gets the win this afternoon. 36-0 is your final.
All right, we ring in Senior Day at Assumption College with Assumption and AIC. It is our game of the week, and the Greyhounds will honor their most successful class of seniors in program history. Their head coach, Bob Chesney, says it's a special day, but they still have some football left to play.
Every team, I'm sure, this week is talking about what legacy their seniors left behind. And I think, again, to trust us 4 years ago when we walked in here and to, really allow us in here, and then the fifth-year guys and then those first guys that came in that freshman class that we're going to watch walk away here in a couple weeks. It's kind of a bittersweet moment. But when they look back on this program, when they look back on this school, it's something I'm sure they'll forever be proud of. They've done an unbelievable job and really changed the culture here quite a bit.
Of course, the job will be enjoy senior day, but enjoy a couple more weeks and more weeks after that.
Yeah, I think it's what we spoke about at the beginning of the year is we wanted to, we've had a lot of discussions in our preseason meetings about what do we need to do to ensure we have as good or better year. You know, so I think we've been on track. We've been, kind of revisiting that list every single week and talking about the negatives that will hold us back and the positives that will propel us, and that's what we continue to be, feed off of. So, it's one game at a time, as you know, and we're just excited for this opportunity at home for the seniors. The last regular season game should be something special.
AIC Assumption, our coverage beginning on delay at 7 o'clock on Charter TV.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is brought to you by Nichols College. Learn, lead, succeed. Berterra Nissan of Auburn. Unibank. Gucci Spine Jewelry. The law offices of Joseph J. Carigula. The Sullivan Group. The Central Mass Safety Council. Holy Cross Athletics. Visit us online at goholycross.com. Mid-State Auto of Auburn and Milford Federal.
All right, man of the match time. My man of the match goes to Grafton's Ifatu Melifonwu. 6 touchdowns tonight and an interception to seal it. Honorable mention goes to Casey Geyer, the linebacker for Grafton, who was all over the field tonight.
All right, to beat a great team twice, you need great players. Ryan Berry, the quarterback for Algonquin, is my man of the match with his offensive line because they were awesome, especially in the second half, answering the Wachusett scores. Berry in the O-line. Men of the match tonight for the Gonk.
P.J. Barry, who set the Central Mass single-season record for field goals, game-winning field goal tonight for St. Peter-Marian. It pays to have a good kicker. Barry is one of the best.
Big one next week.
Championships.
See you later.